Hey guys, it's Kara. Alright, so I figured that I haven't done a book review in way too long. I have been MIA on my book reviews. Shame on me, bad Kara. But I have two books here that I have promised y'all reviews for, and they were both 5-star books. I gave them both 5 stars. So if you basically want to watch a video about me telling you why you should go buy a book, this would be the video to watch. Okay, so first book that I am reviewing is Firelight by Sophie Jordan. First thing I have to mention is this cover, you guys. Look at how beautiful it is. I got to meet the author when I went to the Austin Teen Book Festival last year, which I also am going to again. So if any of you guys live in Texas or the Austin area, or just coming to Austin for any particular reason, September 29th, I'll be there. Totally tell me and we can meet up. That'd be a lot of fun. But anyway, I digress. This book was really good. I'm going to read you the back. The back isn't the synopsis. It's a little tidbit of the first chapter. So I'm going to read it to you guys because I thought it was pretty good. Okay. It says, "My heart pounds in my chest as he drew closer. I know the precise moment he sees me. He freezes, still in the water, sinking low, his lips brushing the waterline. We stare at each other. It will happen now. He will call the others. They will swarm on me like hungry predators. Then he moves, swims closer in an easy glide. A muscle feathers the flesh of his jaw, and something flutters in my belly. He doesn't look hard, as I imagined. He doesn't look evil. He just looks curious." For those of you who don't know, this book is about a girl named Jacinda who lives in kind of like a tribe of Draki, which are descendants of dragons. They're basically dragon people who can change their outer appearance to look like humans. Their number one rule is to never be seen as a human, so people don't figure out that is how they can disguise themselves. That's pretty much how they survive. So the beginning of the book starts out with her getting in a lot of trouble and her mother and her twin sister having to move in order to escape something bad, which I can't tell you. So basically that's where the story takes off, is she ends up having to go live in the human world and trying to suppress, well, she doesn't want to lose her inner Draki, but that is ultimately what is going to happen if she continues to live in the human world, so she feels like she's going to be losing a part of herself. Okay, so the first thing that I had to say about this book was the boy that she meets in the first chapter, the one that I just read on the back, Will. She meets him again later, when she goes to move to her new home. But one thing that I found interesting was when she meets him, it's way up north, I believe, because she mentions that there's a lot of forest and it's kind of, just a lot of greenery. But then she moves to Nevada, I believe, or Utah. I'm not sure. I don't know. But then she meets him again, and she goes to his school, which I thought was way too coincidental. Out of all the schools in the United States, she went to the same school that this boy went to. I don't know. I find that really hard to believe. But I don't know if I just was missing something or not. Either way, I thought that I didn't really care that much. Let's see. Another thing that I kind of wish that would have gotten touched on a little bit more in this book was the actual Draki, like just more about the Draki in general, because it touches on a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked. But other than that, the bond with the characters and just the characters in general, I really did like. I liked the story. It was a super quick read. This book is not very long at all. And it was really light. It was a very light book. It wasn't kind of the book that you have to ponder after reading. But then again, it wasn't the kind of book where you just can't keep reading it because it's just so dull. It was really great. Really a great mixture of adventure and, it was pretty awesome. I recommend that you go check it out. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Go check it out. Okay. The next book that I read was The Body Finder by Kimberly Durding, and I'm not going to read the back of this book just because I don't feel like it. But basically what this book is about is a girl named Violet who she kind of has like a sixth sense where she can feel dead things. She can kind of tell when a dead thing is close to her, and she can kind of hear not what they're thinking, but she kind of has this link with dead things. And so basically this is kind of like a murder mystery book, which I was not aware of when I was going into it. But she started, what was I gonna say? You can kind of get the feel of what the murderer is going through in this book, because the author writes from the murderer's point of view, which I thought was really great, because in a lot of books when you don't know what the murderer's thinking, you can't really, it's a lot scarier to know what he's thinking. You know what I mean? Which was a great aspect of this book. I loved how the author went to those really twisted places inside the mind of this crazy guy. Another thing that I wanted to say that was brilliant was the romance in this book. I really liked it. I really did. I didn't think it was hard to, follow, or nothing annoyed me about the romance. Because, a lot of times romances are kind of, they can be annoying. But this one was really, really well done. I really liked the romance. And the guy, Jay, let me just tell you, I wish he was real. Okay, and the last thing that I wanted to say about this book, just to keep this video short, is I think this book, because it is a murder mystery book, which I did not know, I think this book would make a great TV show. Because there's a lot of, at the end of chapters where I don't know, just while reading it, I kept thinking, wow, this would be such a great TV show. Oh my gosh, I would totally watch this TV show. So, I don't know, maybe they're going to make a TV show in the future. They totally should. Yeah, but I'll also give this book 5 out of 5 stars. If you guys, hey look, my nails kind of match the cover. If you guys haven't read either of these books, I recommend it. I honestly don't know which one I enjoyed more, but I do know that I will be buying, I already bought the sequel to Firelight. If you didn't check it out in my last book haul, which I will link down below. Oh, and also really randomly, I just got a Twitter. I'm tweeting it up, you guys. Just tweet. If you guys want to see a really cute tweet picture of my awesome cat Zeus, you can follow my Twitter, and stuff. Anyway, now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I have not bought the sequel to The Body Finder yet, but I will. I think that's pretty much it. A lot of videos are coming your way because I have tons of things to talk about. I've been tagged. I have more views, I think, and just lots of fun, happy, good stuff. Bye.